My name is Angie. In 1989, I was a freshman in college when I found out that I was pregnant. I was still 17 years old, just on the cusp of turning 18, enjoying life and all it had to offer. Being raised in a Christian home, I knew that the choices I had been making were not in accordance to how I had been raised. I was about to become a huge disappointment to my family and friends. I was terrified. I still had a whole life ahead of me. How could I possibly do the things that I wanted to do if I had to raise a baby? My mom told me about the pregnancy center. I went to the center in Pinellas Park and spoke with a woman who offered me hope and understanding. I wasn't a disappointment to her. She gave me guidance and encouragement. She told me that my future wasn't lost as a result of this baby. In fact, this child was a gift of God. I left knowing without a doubt that I was going to have and parent this baby. I never wavered from that moment on. I still felt fear of the unknown, but I knew that God had a plan for me and my baby. The wisdom and guidance that the pregnancy center offered was invaluable. And on January 13th, 1990, I gave birth to Dutch Grayson Pierce, and he became the love of my life. Fast forward to 2015. Dutch is a husband and father of 3 beautiful children. He currently serves as a sergeant in the United States Army, living on base at Fort Stewart, Georgia. I was earnestly praying for God's protection over him when he was protecting our country while serving in Afghanistan. He's about to finish his bachelor's degree and will be starting chiropractic college next year to follow in the footsteps of his beloved grandfather. We are so proud of him and know that the pregnancy center was an important part of Dutch being here today. I look at my grandchildren and gaze in awe when I realize they were born because I chose life for Dutch 26 years ago.
I want to thank my mom for choosing life for me. Now I have a beautiful family and she has 3 beautiful grandchildren.
In September 2012, my 18-year-old daughter Sadie called to let me know that she had just found out that she was pregnant. Sadie had moved out and was living a wild and tumultuous lifestyle, and now she faced this life-altering situation. She was scared and didn't know what to do. She was contemplating an abortion because she was convinced that she would not be able to do this. But I knew from my own experience 23 years earlier that she had other options. I knew where she needed to go. The next morning I called the pregnancy center in Tarpon Springs, and they were able to get her in that very day. I drove Sadie and her boyfriend to the center. Sadie went back first, and by the time her boyfriend and I were asked to come back, Sadie had made up her mind that she was going to have her baby. She was excitedly telling us what her baby looked like on the sonogram screen and how it was growing. And so on May 21st, 2013, Ava Marie was born. What a bundle of joy she is to all of us. Her parents married and she had a little brother. They currently live in North Carolina, where Kyle serves as a specialist in the United States Army at Fort Bragg. The pregnancy center has given me the family I have today. Because of them, I have 4 children and 5 grandchildren. They are generational blessings. The problem of unplanned pregnancy exists today just as it did when I was 18. But the pregnancy center is still there, offering the same unwavering message of hope year after year, decade after decade. Just as my son and son-in-law are fighting to protect our country, the pregnancy center is there on the front lines, battling to save the lives of the unborn. My name is Angie. Because of the pregnancy center, I'm blessed to celebrate life with my beautiful family.